During World War II, the waters of the Pacific hosted the most monumental naval battles in history. Fast forward 80 years, and tensions are boiling once more. But now the flashpoints involve the United States and China. Both nations are rapidly expanding their naval arsenals, developing next-generation fleets, and preparing for high-stakes scenarios that could change the global balance of power. At the heart of this maritime rivalry stands the USS Gerald R. Ford, America's futuristic aircraft carrier, and China's ambitious new vessel, the Type 03 Fujian. Today, we'll dive into the evolving face of naval warfare and ask the question, is the Pacific on the verge of a new Cold War? Or worse, a hot one? The Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers are not just floating runways. They're the embodiment of American naval dominance in the 21st century. Developed under the CVN-21 program and officially launched in 2009, the Ford class made its debut as a fully commissioned vessel in 2017. At first glance, it may resemble its predecessor, the Nimitz class, but underneath that familiar silhouette lies a radically re-engineered marvel. With a staggering displacement of 100,000 tons, the USS Gerald R. Ford stretches over 1,100 feet long and stands taller than most skyscrapers. It carries up to 90 aircraft, including F-35 stealth fighters, Super Hornets, EA-18G Growlers, advanced drones, and more, making it a mobile airbase like no other. One of the ship's crowning achievements is its power source. Two next-gen A-1B nuclear reactors generating 700 megawatts of thermal power, 25% more than the Nimitz class. This energy surplus fuels some of the most cutting-edge technologies at sea, including the EMALS electromagnetic aircraft launch system, which replaces traditional steam catapults, allowing faster and less damaging takeoffs for aircraft. Even landings have been revolutionized. The Advanced Arresting Gear, AAG, uses electromagnetism instead of hydraulics, enabling smoother, safer landings, especially critical for the increasing number of drones in the Navy's arsenal. Weapons elevators on the Ford class are another game changer. These 11 advanced lifts can move 24,000-pound payloads at speeds of 150 feet per minute, ensuring aircraft are armed and ready in minutes, not hours. While their development was riddled with technical issues, they now function as crucial components in streamlining combat readiness. Radar capabilities are equally impressive. Borrowing from the Zumwalt-class destroyers, the Ford class originally featured dual-band radar, DBR, combining multiple bands for tracking and target illumination in all weather conditions. However, later carriers like the John F. Kennedy, CVN-79, will use the more cost-efficient Enterprise Air Surveillance Radar, saving millions in taxpayer dollars. Despite its price tag, over $12 billion for the first ship, the Navy plans to roll out at least 10 Ford-class carriers, with names like Enterprise, CVN-80, and Doris Miller, CVN-81, already in the pipeline. But the Ford class faces a formidable challenger, China's Type 03 Fujian. In less than a decade, China has leapt from having no aircraft carriers to launching a third, cutting-edge vessel. Introduced in 2022, the Fujian measures over 1,000 feet and can carry up to 52 aircraft, including the new KJ-600 AWACS planes, which dramatically enhance China's power projection capabilities. While the Fujian uses conventional propulsion instead of nuclear, its electromagnetic launch systems rival those on the Ford. However, the need for refueling limits its endurance and operational range compared to its American counterpart. Where China closes the gap is in strategic defense systems. Their anti-access area denial, A2AD strategy, includes an arsenal of long-range ballistic missiles like the DF-21D and DF-26, nicknamed carrier killers, capable of striking targets over 3,000 miles away. Add to that their stealth submarines, hypersonic missiles, Type 055 destroyers, and militarized artificial islands, and you have a formidable defense web designed to keep U.S. carriers at bay. In a hypothetical conflict over Taiwan, China would benefit from proximity, allowing it to mobilize faster while operating under a shield of land-based systems. Meanwhile, the U.S. would have to project force from afar, relying on its global bases, surveillance systems, and naval flexibility. The difference in doctrine is stark. America uses carriers as floating symbols of power, capable of operating anywhere on Earth. China, however, treats them as pieces in a tightly integrated coastal defense network, aiming to control nearby seas and prevent outside intervention. The Pacific Ocean, once the graveyard of battleships and aircraft in World War II, may soon witness a new era of high-stakes naval brinkmanship. The USS Gerald R. Ford stands as a beacon of American military innovation, but it's not sailing into calm waters. As China rapidly closes the gap, the balance of power could shift in unexpected ways. Will technology, geography, or strategy decide the next great showdown at sea? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss future deep dives into the most critical military and geopolitical developments shaping our world. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious. Elon Musk is no stranger to innovation. But what happens when his cutting-edge technology merges with the U.S. Navy's most advanced warship? The result is nothing short of revolutionary. Stick around to uncover how the USS Gerald R. Ford is reshaping naval warfare, and how Musk's Starlink satellites are playing a surprising role in this game-changing collaboration. From electric cars to space exploration, Elon Musk has a knack for transforming the impossible into reality. But this time, the spotlight isn't on one of his groundbreaking inventions. Instead, it's on the USS Gerald R. Ford, the U.S. Navy's largest and most advanced aircraft carrier. Packed with futuristic technology and incorporating Musk's Starlink satellites, this naval marvel is rewriting the rules of modern warfare. Let's dive into the incredible features of this ship and explore how it's setting a new standard for military innovation. The USS Gerald R. Ford is more than just a ship. It's a floating fortress of cutting-edge technology. At over 1,000 feet long and weighing nearly 100,000 tons, it's the largest aircraft carrier ever built. But it's not just its size that's impressive. The Ford is packed with features that other nations can only dream of matching. One of its most groundbreaking advancements is the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, or EMALS. Unlike traditional steam-powered catapults, EMALS uses electromagnetic energy to launch aircraft faster, smoother, and with less wear and tear on the planes. This innovation means quicker response times during combat, a critical advantage where every second counts. The Ford's radar systems are another leap forward. With enhanced detection capabilities, they can identify threats from extraordinary distances, ensuring the ship is always one step ahead. Whether it's aerial attacks, underwater submarines, or surface-level threats, the USS Gerald R. Ford is designed to handle it all with precision. Inside, the ship caters to the thousands of sailors and officers it houses, offering improved living quarters, better food, and recreational areas. These upgrades might seem small, but they play a huge role in maintaining morale during months-long deployments. What truly sets this ship apart, though, is its integration with Elon Musk's Starlink satellites. Through the Navy's advanced C2 system, Starlink provides high-speed internet to the USS Gerald R. Ford and other vessels like the USS Abraham Lincoln. This technology transforms life at sea by enabling sailors to video call family, stream entertainment, and even take online courses. But it's not just about convenience. Starlink also enhances the Navy's mission capabilities with real-time updates, secure communication, and rapid data sharing, critical for modern warfare. The journey to build this marvel was far from smooth sailing. With a budget initially estimated at $10.5 billion, the project faced delays, technical hurdles, and cost overruns, eventually exceeding $13 billion. Despite the challenges, the end result is nothing short of extraordinary. The USS Gerald R. Ford's hypersonic weapons, stealth features, and ability to carry over 75 aircraft, including F-35C fighter jets, solidify its position as a global powerhouse. The nuclear propulsion system of the USS Gerald R. Ford is one of its most groundbreaking and defining features, ensuring a level of operational efficiency and endurance that sets it apart from conventional aircraft carriers. Unlike traditional diesel or gas-powered ships, which require frequent refueling and maintenance, the nuclear-powered Gerald R. Ford can operate continuously for decades without the need to return to port for fuel replenishment. This unique capability not only enhances its operational lifespan, but also allows it to remain deployed in critical regions for extended periods, providing the U.S. Navy with unmatched strategic flexibility. At the heart of this remarkable system are two advanced A-1B nuclear reactors. These reactors are a significant upgrade from those used on previous Nimitz-class carriers, providing 3 times more electrical power. This increase in energy capacity is essential for powering the ship's cutting-edge systems, such as the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, advanced radar technologies, and other energy-intensive systems that are crucial for modern naval warfare. The abundance of energy also ensures that the ship can easily integrate future technological upgrades, making it a sustainable and forward-looking asset for decades to come. The ship's autonomy also reinforces the Navy's ability to project power globally. With the Gerald R. Ford in service, the U.S. can maintain a forward-deployed naval presence that acts as both a deterrent to adversaries and a reassurance to allies. This capability ensures that the Navy can respond swiftly to emerging threats. The presence of such a powerful and self-sufficient vessel in international waters sends a clear message of strength and readiness. In conclusion, the nuclear propulsion system of the USS Gerald R. Ford is a transformative feature that embodies the future of naval engineering. Its unparalleled endurance, operational autonomy, and energy efficiency not only enhance the carrier's strategic capabilities, but also redefine the Navy's approach to maintaining global stability and dominance. The USS Gerald R. Ford isn't just a ship, it's a symbol of innovation, power, and collaboration. With Elon Musk's Starlink technology on board, the future of naval warfare has arrived. As rival nations scramble to keep up, the Ford keeps the U.S. Navy light years ahead. What are your thoughts on this groundbreaking partnership between Musk's tech and the Navy's engineering? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world's most advanced creations. Are you ready to dive into the world of naval power? Today, we're exploring the magnificent Nimitz-class aircraft carriers, a true testament to American military strength and technology. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll uncover the secrets behind the U.S. Navy's incredible $8.5 billion Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. These floating fortresses not only symbolize American might, but also serve as crucial assets for power projection across the globe. So without further ado, let's set sail into the details. The Nimitz-class supercarriers are truly colossal, stretching over 3 football fields in length at an impressive 1,092 feet. With a crew of 3,200 sailors and 2,480 airmen, these ships operate like self-sufficient mobile cities. Named after Admiral Chester Nimitz, who commanded the U.S. Navy during World War II, the USS Nimitz was commissioned in May 1975 and has since embarked on numerous missions, including aiding in the Iran hostage crisis and ensuring security during the 1988 Olympics in Seoul. Over the years, the Nimitz has played a pivotal role in military operations, from the Gulf War to combating the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria in 2017. With 10 Nimitz-class carriers constructed to date, the last one, the USS George H.W. Bush, entered service in January 2009. However, the lead ship of the next generation, the Gerald R. Ford, debuted in 2017, boasting cutting-edge technology and advancements. Powered by nuclear energy, these carriers are equipped with 2 reactors and 4 propeller shafts, allowing them to reach speeds of over 30 knots, roughly 34 mph. Unlike many modern battleships that use gas turbines or diesel-electric systems, the Nimitz-class carriers utilize A4W pressurized water reactors, granting them the capability to operate for more than 20 years without refueling. With a projected service life of over 50 years, they only require 1 refueling midlife. Constructed in Virginia by Huntington Ingalls Industries, these massive vessels can carry up to 102,000 tons, and each costs around $8.5 billion to build. Aboard these carriers, you'll find a diverse fleet of aircraft with about 60 fixed-wing and rotary-wing planes. This includes the F/A-18 Hornet, E-2C Hawkeye, and several helicopters, among others. Each carrier can launch 1 aircraft every 20 seconds, thanks to its well-designed flight deck, which measures 1,092 feet long and 252 feet wide. Notably, the flight deck is tilted at a 9-degree angle, facilitating simultaneous launching and landing of aircraft. With 4 steam-powered catapults and arrestor wires, these carriers are designed for efficiency and speed. The air operations are managed by an air boss from primary flight control, ensuring seamless coordination during missions. The Nimitz-class carriers were developed to succeed the earlier Kitty Hawk and Enterprise classes, boasting enhanced capabilities and resilience. They can sustain 3 times the damage compared to the Essex-class carriers from World War II. Additionally, they have advanced fire containment systems, utilizing thick steel doors to prevent the spread of flames between hangars. The Nimitz-class aircraft carriers are remarkable not just for their advanced technological capabilities and military prowess, but also for their significant political and symbolic roles in international relations. These floating behemoths represent a powerful statement of American military strength and resolve, serving multiple purposes beyond mere combat operations. Their presence in international waters acts as a formidable deterrent to potential adversaries, signaling the United States' readiness and willingness to project power globally. When these carriers deploy to various regions around the world, they embody the United States' commitment to maintaining peace and stability. By positioning such significant assets in strategic locations, the U.S. Navy sends a clear message to nations that may consider hostile actions or aggression. The mere sight of a Nimitz-class carrier, capable of launching airstrikes and conducting extensive operations, can influence the calculations of foreign governments. It reminds them that the U.S. possesses the capability to respond swiftly and decisively to threats, thereby serving as a stabilizing force in potentially volatile regions. Furthermore, the political symbolism of these carriers extends beyond deterrence. They act as floating diplomatic platforms, enhancing the United States' ability to forge and maintain alliances. When Nimitz-class carriers visit foreign ports, they often engage in joint exercises and training operations with allied navies, fostering interoperability and strengthening partnerships. These engagements demonstrate U.S. commitment to collective security, reinforcing alliances with countries that share similar values and strategic interests. The shared experience of working alongside American forces fosters trust and cooperation, creating a network of partnerships that can be crucial during times of crisis. Moreover, Nimitz-class carriers are vital during humanitarian missions and disaster relief efforts. In times of natural disasters, these carriers can swiftly deploy aid and assistance to affected regions, showcasing the U.S. Navy's role as a global first responder. The ability to mobilize large quantities of supplies, medical resources, and personnel quickly from these floating bases of operations can significantly alleviate human suffering in the aftermath of catastrophes. For instance, during the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, Nimitz-class carriers were deployed to provide medical aid, logistical support, and relief supplies, demonstrating the Navy's versatility and commitment to humanitarian assistance. The carriers also serve as a platform for engaging in various diplomatic and military operations that promote stability and peace in conflict-prone areas. For example, Nimitz-class carriers have participated in counter-piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden and the Somali coast, helping to secure vital shipping routes and protect international trade. By actively participating in these operations, the U.S. Navy not only safeguards American interests, but also supports global commerce, which is essential for the economic well-being of many nations. In addition to their military and humanitarian functions, the Nimitz-class carriers are a crucial element of U.S. soft power. They symbolize American values such as freedom, democracy, and human rights, and their presence can foster goodwill among local populations. Engaging in community outreach and public relations activities while in port helps to humanize the U.S. military and create a positive image of America abroad. This approach not only strengthens diplomatic ties, but also enhances the Navy's reputation as a force for good in the world. In summary, the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers are indispensable assets to the U.S. Navy, serving multifaceted roles that go well beyond traditional combat. Their ability to deter adversaries, bolster alliances, conduct humanitarian missions, and project soft power highlights their significance in contemporary geopolitics. As the United States navigates complex global challenges, these carriers will continue to play a vital role in maintaining peace and stability, reinforcing the idea that American military strength is not merely about power, but also about partnership, cooperation, and humanitarian assistance. The legacy of the Nimitz-class carriers will undoubtedly endure as a testament to the U.S. Navy's strategic vision and commitment to global security. As we move toward the future, the Gerald R. Ford class will gradually replace the aging Nimitz fleet. Although the last Nimitz-class carrier has been commissioned, its legacy of strength and capability will continue to shape naval operations for years to come. That wraps up our deep dive into the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers. We hope you enjoyed learning about these magnificent vessels and their impact on naval power. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.